Okay, we're gonna record here. We have what are we? We're Wednesday, the 2nd of April, and tonight is the Rose Garden Trump speech and comments from the one, the only Donny J. Trump. Got to be careful out here because there's a lot of things going on at the moment. So I thought rather than publishing the videos that are recorded on Monday or Tuesday, or sorry, yeah, for Monday or Tuesday, I'd rather kind of record something today and then we can go into this Rose Garden shenanigan tonight. And we're probably going to get a little bit of color on the actual tariffs to be implemented leading up to that time, 4 p.m. For people in the US in Washington, and 9 p.m. for anyone in London or GMT 0. Okay, so in looking at this, there's a couple of headlines that we have to cover before, and shout out to the guys at News Squawk, which have my back covered for breaking news, tradable information, live real time. So, first thing this morning that we saw on, having an impact on these markets was actually China is set to restrict companies from investing in the US as it aims to give Beijing more leverage for potential trade negotiations with the Trump administration. That's citing sources and Bloomberg via News Squawk. This is not set to affect any existing commitments by Chinese companies, but it means that essentially China is going to be cutting that any private investment going into the US. So that is a big deal. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this before we go looking through these charts is that up until now, I've kind of thought, listen, this is a sell the rumor, buy the fact event. Okay. That, we're going to overestimate the general immediate and short term impact of these tariffs. Trump is 50% likely to walk back on what he comes out with this evening. And there's a 50% probability that he walks back 50 to 80% of the tariffs that are announced today over the next 2 days. NFP coming on Friday as well. Now, we're going to get to ADPs just come out here in a second. But I think in the context of this sell the rumor, buy the fact, okay, and I'll switch to the S&P while I'm talking about this here. In the context of the sell the rumor, buy the fact, I think, yeah, that's fine. That's been playing out. However, with this new thing from China guiding that their companies are not to invest in the US, that puts a whole different flavor of think on this whole tariff scenario. And this is really